Russian President Vladimir Putin is set to meet his Turkish counterpart Recep Tayyip Erdogan in Iran later on Tuesday, with the resumption of Ukrainian grain exports one of the main talking points. Meanwhile, Ukraine's top military commander has said that the timely arrival of M142 HIMARS from the US is helping Ukrainian forces to withstand Russian attacks on the front line in the Donbas. HIMARS are long-range multiple-launch rocket systems and are seen as a potential game-changer in Ukraine's resistance and fightback against Russia's near-constant artillery, battering cities and towns in Donetsk, a region of the Donbas. Ukraine's top military commander said that the timely arrival of M142 HIMARS from the US is helping Ukrainian forces to withstand Russian attacks on the front line in the Donbas. HIMARS are long-range multiple-launch rocket systems and are seen as a potential game-changer in Ukraine's resistance and fightback against Russia's near-constant artillery, battering cities and towns in Donetsk, a region of the Donbas. It is complex, intense, but completely controlled. An important factor contributing to our retention of defensive lines and positions is the timely arrival of M142 HIMARS, which deliver targeted strikes on enemy control points, ammunition and fuel storage depots, he said. Just weeks ago, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey dropped his objections to allowing Finland and Sweden to join NATO, a move that angered President Vladimir Putin of Russia. Now he is off to Iran for talks with none other than Mr. Putin himself, with President Ebrahim Raisi also in attendance. The trip highlights Mr. Erdogan's complicated and often apparently contradictory statecraft. As a member of NATO, Turkey is supposedly allied with pro-Europe Ukraine. And a leading Turkish drone manufacturer is proudly selling drones that Ukrainian forces have used to blow up Russian tanks. But still, Mr. Erdogan has gotten closer to Mr. Putin in recent years and has kept lines to the Russian leader open, serving as a mediator between him and President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine and pushing for talks aimed at allowing grain from Ukraine to pass Russia's blockade to ease global food shortages. Throughout his tenure at the helm of the Turkish state, Mr. Erdogan has used a complex web of relationships with several countries to make Turkey a player, serving as a go-between for nations in conflict or playing foes off one another for his own benefit. The decision by President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine to replace his head of domestic intelligence and another top official has cast a rare spotlight on the shadow war between Russia and Ukraine, two old adversaries seeking to penetrate their rivals' security networks and gain critical intelligence. While artillery duels and missile strikes have been the hallmark of the war ravaging Ukraine and the armies of both sides, a clandestine battle is taking place to root out and neutralize anyone deemed to be collaborating with the enemy. Ukraine had so far initiated 651 criminal proceedings against employees of law enforcement agencies, as well as the prosecutor's office and pretrial investigation bodies, over treason and collaboration activities, he said.